Babe, how are you? Ngolude.
I'm alright.
You alright?
You
look sexy. I'm not getting up. You need to come to me. Hey.
Go
Neteze, anti ntegede nchoja. Ni netega ni mtera ujuisi. Nkola kaviri ndiwaka nayo ndaba. Saga nosayinga nyambadde kigome tuziza. Heba nayi niji waise mu kibuga wali ebisinga kye kikomezaayo waka.
No, baby, no you.
How are you?
I'm alright.
You look good?
Thank you, my love.
What's up?
Nothing. So what's happening today? Why?
So we need to talk about us because people always wonder, how do two married people live in different countries? Like, it's strange. You live here, I'm in South Africa.
I live in Uganda, you live in South Africa.
And I'm always here, or you always that side. Like, what is your take on that?
What's my take on that? I think if you're living in two different countries, you live in South Africa, I live in Uganda.
Yeah.
But I can see you anytime I want to see you. You can fly to Uganda anytime you want to fly and see me.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing for people that are always busy. For people, remember, I have work in Uganda. You have your own work in South Africa.
Yeah.
And there is no way you're going to leave your work and come settle here and move permanently.
Yeah.
And there is no way I'm going to move to South Africa permanently and live my work.
And live your business, yeah.
Yeah, but then I think the fact that we can afford flying to South Africa, we fly to Uganda.
So I think what you're trying to say is we live separately because the most important thing right now is the businesses.
Yeah, we live separately because of business is part of it.
Yeah.
But then the fact that we've been together for more than 2 years and we're living separately, I've learned so much from this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've realized it helps me and you be in love all the time.
Yeah.
Every time we separate, you fly back to South Africa.
I miss you.
I start missing you from
immediately.
The time. Exactly.
Yeah, I also miss you the minute. Like if I'm leaving tomorrow, I start missing you today. Exactly. I'll be missing you today, saying, "Shit, I'm going."
You know, we are a couple. We are married. Definitely, we get fights. We get misunderstandings.
Yeah.
So whenever we're having fights. And let me say today we're having a fight and tomorrow you have to fly back to South Africa.
Yeah.
The fact that you've left me, you've gone back to South Africa, makes me really
miss me more.
Miss you more.
Like I want to come back. Makes me want to
fix things.
Yeah.
Really quick.
Do you know what I feel? I feel like if we lived together, I would be so bored of you. I would get tired of seeing you every day. I would just get tired of everything because it's nice when I'm looking forward to seeing you. I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't wait to see him. And then there's this parks. It's like new. It's like I'm looking forward the dates. And obviously when we haven't seen each other in a while, the sex is great. I know, it's crazy. But imagine if I have to be sleeping with you every other day. I'm like, nah, this is so boring. Like there's nights when I'm really lonely and I'm like, I miss my husband. I want him to be here. But then I'm like, I'm looking forward. I'm going to see him next week. I'm going to see him in 2 days or things like that.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. But I think this works on couples that can really afford flying.
And not afford. Baby, the word here is trust.
Baby, it's not...
not affordability.
Okay, you know why I'm saying afford? Imagine if you in a different place. If you're living in South Africa, I'm in Uganda and I can't fly to South Africa to see you and I really miss you. What's going to happen next?
I know, but affordability only comes in like number 2. The first thing here is trust.
Okay, trust.
The fact that I live that side, you live here, and most of the time, it obviously crosses my mind to say, what is he doing? Who is he with? Who is he talking to in my
Definitely,
absence?
I'm not going to do anything because I'm expecting you in the next 3-4 days.
Yeah, but anything can happen. I mean, Babita became all right.
Yeah,
I became obusobola okubeerawo ate n'owabwanga omuntu omutasobola
okuwaawo omanyi lwaki olw'ensonga mba nkimanyi nti my wife is coming next weekend.
I know.
Today is Monday, so I'm going to see my wife on Sunday. So ebikomo n'ebibeerawo I can overcome those
bikemos. Especially in this country. But for couples, Oh my goodness, I haven't seen this like Ugandan girls. Okay, sorry.
Baby, for couples, ngatusobola ku affording flying I have my girlfriend, she's in Rwanda, Kigali, and I'm in Uganda, and you can't afford to fly to Kigali. Definitely she's going to miss you, and what's going to happen next?
Yeah.
She's going to end up looking for someone to service her.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not really a good thing for
babe,
couples.
I feel like trust change in you.
Baby, trust.
For me, well, half of the time, if not, a lot of times, I know what you're doing. Suzuka Kumacha, we call each other. And you know what I'm doing for the day. I know what you're doing for the day. We call each other almost 20 plus times a day.
So I'm not going to anything, sugarcoat anything.
Yeah.
Let me be honest with you. No matter how much you trust that person, and you can't be with them and you really want that person,
you
definitely
think affordability becomes number one?
I think it becomes not number one, number two. You can't have that person. As well, they can't fly to you, you can't fly to them.
Yeah.
Definitely. Kola bwenzi. Yeah, so chetulimu chirungi for couples that can afford it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, affordability is, I still feel like trust. Kubanga, if I don't trust you, then I would be forced to drop my business, to drop my kids and say, shakib simleka Uganda. Mbera Uganda. But for me, because there's trust, I'm like, banga, affordability, yes, we can afford flights, you always come, I always come. But it's because I trust you to say, I'll see him. And you also trust me to say, no, I know Zari's not going to do anything. She's fine.
Maybe I trust you, but then still, if secondary soul like flying out to South Africa, trust yandibadde onengera temala chandibadde kitini.
Okay.
Yeah. Ogenda bera
you say so?
Sagala tuberenga zino kapeze limba. Akadama mbunze ndiye no mwaka ku mwaka nkwe kumira.
Never. I don't see that happening.
Kisoboka ekyo.
Yeah, okay. So it's affordability and trust, or trust and affordability, whichever comes first.
Trust, about together, is it love, or trust is trust and love is love?
Trust falls under love.
Falls under love.
Yeah.
So
love doesn't fall under trust.
You mean
unless the
guy you love me.
No, there's people who, I don't know, can you trust someone
that you
without
don't
loving them? I think you actually love them, then you trust them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it works. When
it does work. And for me personally, if I have to do things for you like a wife, I do those things in a way like I feel good doing them. It's not an obligation like I need to cook for my husband. I need to iron your clothes. I need to check where's your socks, where's your underwears. You know how men leave their things all over the place. For me, when I do the things, whether it's cooking or whatever it is, I do it with so much passion because I feel like I want to prove a point. Tekamu obugundi babuyita buki akajanja obubadi. If it's cooking, then you know, like you go all out. I'm cooking for my husband, but every day it's like because like it's an everyday thing, right? It's so beautiful when I'm like, okay, I'm gonna cook for him, maybe take a body food presentation. But if I have to do that every day, 365 days, I think I would be bored. You know, it gets to a point because it's an everyday thing, you know. But I look forward to cooking for you. I look forward to spending time with you. I look forward to driving around. I look forward to a lot of things. I'm better now. Girls, boys. You know, I feel like living separately, it's not for the weak,
but
it's a beautiful thing.
But you know, you didn't like it in the first place.
Yeah, I didn't because I mean, we just got together and I'm like, but wait, how is my husband going to leave that side?
Hot.
Like we're married. No, baby, it is hot. Is it me?
No.
Are you sure it's not me?
It's you.
It has to be me. Because I was like, okay, we're married. How are you telling me he's going to live there? I'm going to live here. Like, what kind of a marriage is this? But I think it's working.
I was planning to move from Uganda, come to South Africa.
Now I'll be so tired. I can't stand you for a month.
Why?
Nah, it's just too much. I am busy. Like, I'm busy. I'm doing a lot of adverts. I'm traveling. There's kids. There's running a business. Then there's me and my social life. And for me to put now all of that together and then add you now as my husband.
So it means you're enjoying this now.
Yeah, the fact that I'm not in your face and you're not in my face 24 hours.
So
well, I'm in your face on video 24 hours because I need to see where are you, what are you doing, with who. Yeah.
So ngana kakufuna. Walo time yatuuka noyagala. I moved to South Africa, remember?
Yeah, you lived there before.
I lived
it's
there.
Not something new. Yeah, so it's different.
Yeah, so then Nenganzi, South Africa, really najikowa. And those of us who over South Africa, you come stay with me in Uganda. I realized you really have a lot going on in South Africa.
Yeah.
Then mania, it's going to be hard for you to move from South Africa to Uganda. And I was like, no, I think it's going to be me to move to South Africa.
Yeah.
Then, as I was working on that, trying to see how I'm going to move my business from Uganda to South Africa, then I realized kino kyetulimo ekyokubeera nga ndi naawe.
Yeah.
Wazijja wenkulaba
it feels brand new. Every time I see you, it's like brand new. Like, I'm always looking forward to so many things.
Nendaba nga making us sense.
Yeah.
And I realized if we moving our relationship omukwano gwaffe bwe tutyo tusobola okugutwala paka myaka n'amaaso, maybe otutuukeyo maaso nga anakale mingi.
Then I can probably move back here now.
Exactly. Ngoyagala settling, ngoyagala tokyalina bintu byakukola birungi, tokyalina bikusumbuwa, weetaaga omuntu akubeerako ennyawo nange mwetaaga. Nendaba nga kiba making sense. Then netukola ekyo. For now netumuvinga. Then mu maaso eyo.
But I miss you sometimes. Like at night, especially now it's winter and you're just like, I just want my husband to be here.
That's what makes
cuddle.
this
like
really
you
nice.
Really want to cuddle someone.
Exactly.
And I'm like,
so imagine if I was there, you wouldn't have missed me.
And then I wake up in the morning, I'm like, where's my husband?
Exactly.
But I have those nights. But otherwise, I'm like,
I also have those nights where I miss you, where I want to be with you, where I want your ass on me. You know how you sleep, you always put your ass on me, then.
Yeah, so I miss the chest because I sleep in the chest.
I also miss those things.
Yeah. So for me, it's a good thing. 80% is a good thing. We keep missing each other. We love each other. There's so much fire.
Every time you see
20% is when you really physically want someone, but there's not there. Otherwise, I love it.
I also love it. I enjoy it. So do you advise couples out there to stay in separate places, separate homes?
I wouldn't advise because people have preferences. There's people who are like, "Nze ban you better na isimuta," and then there's other people who will be like, "Actually, shakib because you know the love feels new." So at the end of the day, I think people need to weigh on how they feel depending on their situation. Oli bwala bantu kisobola mukolera.
Nze ndowooza n'abo babeera bonna bafuna beekoowa bafuna
abantu beekoowa mu covid. Abantu beekoowa mu covid oli n'atuuka n'alaba empisa za mukazi we ono nanga bange bulijjo aswanta
nga bali mu bufumbo
nakola nta tewali kyakola n'oyingira. A lot of pregnancies after COVID. It was the opposite. There was so many divorces in South Africa. Abantu bali bamanyi abantu after COVID bagenda kuzaala nnyo. It was divorces. Abantu beekoowa. Musajja ali mu nnyumba kuba it was South Africa, it was total lockdown. Teddy kufuluma, Teddy kola, and it was like a period.
During lockdown, I was in South Africa.
Yeah, but we were not together at that time. Know. So tewali kufuluma, tewali kola ki. Kati ntudde naawe kuva ku makya n'enkya myezi 3 twetuulako bwe tuti. Omuntu lwafulumyeko ku dduuka bu groceries ate dakikanga 5 olina okuba nga okomyewo mu nnyumba. So yeah, I can't. I'm happy. I'm happy how it is. It makes me love you more, miss you, and
I'm happy you're happy.
Yeah.
Because I reached a point and I used to think maybe.
No, pressure.
Yeah, and I was like maybe we're gonna kutama. Maybe.
No, like, I mean, it was so new. And I'm like, I really want to be with him. Like, every day. And it happens with new love. Like, you want to be with your person every day. But after that, I'm like, okay, I need to adjust. Look, you're in love, but look, you've got a life, there's kids, there's businesses. So try and balance everything. And I think this living separately, Chikola, I love it.
So how is life in South Africa without me?
It's bad. I try to work so much. When I come back, I gym. And then gymming, obviously, that's the time. Then it's Netflix and then sleep. And all the calls that I make. Yeah, you miss one call and then it's like you're on death row. You know how it is. And I'm thinking, what is he doing? Just one phone call missed. But otherwise, no, I try and keep busy. Go call at you and see you.
Era nange nkera kumacha. My day. Everything I'm because
we talk in the morning.
I wake up in the morning, shower. I'm not really a morning person.
I'm a morning person. I wake up and pray and then I
know you're a morning person. So when I say I wake up early in the morning, I mean around 9.
12.
Around
12.
9 or
12.
10. 12 back then. Nowadays I wake up around 9 or 10.
You wake up at 6 to call me. You go back to sleep, you call me at 8. You sleep until 10 and then call me and then you start the day.
No, when I wake up at 9 or 10, I don't go back to bed. I shower, go to my office, see my boys, talk, maybe then come back and rest a bit.
In the shop.
If they need me somewhere, if they need me at my other businesses, I go or I stay home. If I'm not doing anything, I go to my shop.
Okay.
Then I see what's happening.
Well, it used to be 12. It used to be 12. Yeah, it used to be 12.
9 or 10.
Whatever. I know it's 12. Okay.
But why do you work so hard? You really have...
I think it's in me.
It's in you. I think you need to adjust. You
have adjusted. That's why I'm here. I'm sitting, I'm sipping juice. We're talking.
But then still you're here early in the morning.
I'll be on my laptop.
Laptop and phone
because
calls.
I mean, mlembe katigwa kola.
Yeah, ndabanga sometimes.
Nsusa.
Oyina okuwamu obudde obuwummula oyina kuwa nnyo bwongo.
Nesikuwa nnyo.
Nze ndabanga
Well, I don't do manual labor. Well, I use a lot of my brain.
But then obwongo bwe njogerako. Oba oyina obukkakkanya.
Is it that bad?
It's not really bad. But I think
nkola nnyo.
Okola, to me, you're really hardworking.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Engeri gye nkulabamu ndaba ng'olina okuadjustingamu n'ofuna obudde obukola ki. Yes, owummula. Naye okola kinene nnyo okusinga nekyowummula.
Okay.
I don't know what mindset yange enkyamu.
Maybe I didn't notice.
Yeah, because you really have everything.
No, but I rest.
Not that when you relax, when you lay back and decide to rest.
What am I supposed to do resting? Okay, if I say I'm not going to work today, what am I supposed to do?
You also just meditating.
I'll be bored.
Not being on laptops, phone calls.
I'll be bored. Imagine waking up and then like I tried, then I didn't end up I went at the back of the pool, then I had coffee and too late. The next 30 minutes I was hitting the shower. I'm like, I'm going to the office. I can't.
Maybe only used Kwecho.
Yeah,
but
okay, I'll try and turn it down.
Chirungi era kikongerayo naye toyina kulubirira nnyo genda.
I love work. I think I'm addicted.
Maybe.
But I stopped working since you came. I'm a little bit, because then I give you time and then work and then the kids.
Maybe when I came,
No. I actually toned it down.
Really?
Yeah. I toned my working down.
Ever since I came into your life, I see now watch Kenya, watch Tanzania, watch London, watch Wakanda Murimu office.
Yeah, but the good thing, I do those things with you at least. I love the fact that we travel together.
I love it too.
You're my best friend.
I love it too.
We get to travel together, experience these things together. I love it.
So went to Mberawo mu Uganda nkola ebyo nengenda kukweno nenkwataga ne bakyali bange ne tukola emirimu gyaffe nembivaamu nenzira ku dduuka. Yeah, webiri.